Go ahead. Thank you very much for giving us a call tonight here. Let me get, see if I can bring Kid Gravity in here. Let me see if I can get you on. Go ahead and turn on your connection for us here, Kid Gravity.
Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you, sir. What's your name? Where you calling? Oh, I'm sorry. Kid Gravity, we see you. You don't have to tell us where you're calling from. All right, brother, what's on your mind?
I have to applaud you for doing an entire live stream about integrity, because I guess that was probably the lesson that you were trying to instill tonight. You could strip all this YouTube stuff away. The only thing you're left with is your integrity. And a lot of these YouTubers are going to find out the hard way that attaching themselves to her is going to bring them down while she continues to get up. But, you know, we all have to learn different ways.
Well, let me ask you a question here. How do you feel about the optics, and should I say the literal situation, of sitting with a white woman and cursing a black woman out in front of her to defend this white woman against charges of racism?
You should lose your platform as a black person, number one, because after you utter those words, how does your crowd sit there and still listen to what you said, past or present or in the future? Oh,
he had others there. That's why I was showing on the screen. The other folk up there, I mean, they was buck dancing along with him. Now, to their credit, the overwhelming majority of the audience was ripping him to shreds. They were ripping him apart. But he had a few who wanted to show you that if you think this is unanimous, if you think there are not some black men who are suicidal for interracial sexual access, you're very mistaken.
Yeah. Did you also see, I don't know if you saw the whole thing, did you see that Austin Holloman showed up in there?
No, I didn't see that, but little old Austin, like I say, once again, you all know I was the one who broke the news about Austin. He showed up on mine, and I was the one who broke that when he finally got himself in trouble down there in Brazil. Let's give you all a brief reminder. This young man who is very, very naive and misguided, let's be very clear. He spent all this time big up in the women of Brazil. They're so great. They're so wonderful. They're so ladylike. They're nothing like the women in America. There's no feminism in Brazil. He told me all those things when he was on the phone with me, that these other women have not attached to feminism the way they do in America. He never got run out of America with folk threatening to put him in jail. Brazil is threatening to put him in jail now. He's not even in the country anymore. They're threatening to put him in jail now. They haven't let that matter go. They have not let it go. They're still after him. Now, here's my point. He spent all that time big up in the women of Brazil. The women of Brazil are so great. The women of Brazil, they love us. They love black men from America. The women of Brazil, come on down here, brothers. Get your passports and come to Brazil. When he got his ass in the bind, not one chick he was talking about from Brazil came to defend him. Not a single one was caping for him. He was caping for all of them. There wasn't one single female in Brazil who sat up here and lit a match or grabbed a napkin on his behalf. Not one.
That's why you always preach about being on code.
Get your passports, brothers, so you can come down there and get caught up with him. Get your passports. So like I say, look, the good news about this is it's so blatant now, but here's the bad news. Brother, there's a bunch of dudes out there who are just, they are immune to being embarrassed. They're immune to being humiliated. They're sitting here with egg and pancake and everything else on their faces, and they still just walking. So shame makes no impression on them. Embarrassment makes being the national lampoon doesn't bother them.
Yeah. Well, they're this now. Forever and ever. But
is that an obsidian mask? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Oh, okay, you turned it. Oh, okay. I thought that was an obsidian mask. I was about to say, how the hell did you make that? I say, it looks like his glasses.
Amazon is a beautiful thing. You can find your DVDs on there, and I found this on there, and I said I might as well just buy it.
Yeah, I was about to say, boy, you had the glasses and everything. I'm like, those aren't glasses; those are the eyes. Okay. I was like, man, how did he do that? This fella's amazing. This fella's amazing. All right, thank you very much, brother. We appreciate it. Go ahead.